Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing so well. So I've got another ISO video for you guys. Today's video is going to be how to achieve a super quick, super easy makeup and hairstyle for like a Zoom session, for video chatting with your workmates. Basically if you're working at home, or you could even do this if you just want to sit at home and be bougie like me, because let's be honest, I've got nothing to do, nowhere to go. I just like to put makeup on to make myself feel good. So you can do the same if you would like to. So this is a hairstyle and a makeup look you should be able to smash out in 10 minutes, super quick if you are in a rush. Obviously this video is probably not 10 minutes because one, I'm talking you guys through it, and two, I just talk a lot. So there's that. But yeah, this look is super flattering for everybody. All eye shapes, all skin tones, literally every single person on this planet can pull off this look. So if you would like to see how I achieve this makeup look and this hairstyle, please stick around and enjoy this video. So no matter the occasion, I always do my hair first. I don't know what it is, this thing that I have with my hair. I always have to have my hair done first before I apply my makeup. And as you can see, my hair is pretty greasy. I try not to wash it too much. I just find that the greasier I let my hair get, the healthier it is, the quicker it grows. So yeah, this is my natural hair. It's super healthy. So I try not to wash it more than twice a week. So because it's so greasy, I don't really have to use that much product. So I'm gonna start with brushing it all back. I haven't done like a hair video in so long. I apologize if I like duck out of frame. I absolutely hate wearing my hair down. I don't know what it is. I just feel so much more comfortable when my hair is up. So greasy hair calls for a updo, and that updo is my signature fave, which is my top knot bun. So I am just brushing all that hair up. How cute is this hairbrush that was sent to me by Avita? It says my name. I love it. So I am brushing it all up, and I am taking a little bit of hairspray because I have a lot of baby hairs, a lot of flyaways, especially these. These are my postpartum hairs. So all these little hairs here actually fell out after I gave birth to Madeline. So they're still in the process of growing back. So I'm just gonna take a bit of that hairspray. So this is the Avita Air Control. It's a light hairspray. I didn't want anything too heavy or crusty. It smells so good. And I'm just using my hands to smooth it down. Just taking a brush and brushing the back just so it's not too lumpy. And then tying it up with just literally any hair tie. I do my best to smooth my hair completely before I tie it up because I hate brushing it all down after I've tied it up, because then you'll get like the bumps that sit at where your hair tie is, but it doesn't really matter today because I'm going to put it in a bun anyway. So taking some more hairspray and just spraying that around. Because my baby hairs are still growing in, I've got a lot of like little sheer spots on my head, I won't say bald patches because there's hair, it's just really light. And because my hair is oily, it like sticks together more, so it doesn't smooth out as easily. But that's so fine. You can get products to fill that in. Like I think I have a L'Oreal like color hairspray somewhere that you can fill in those patches, but they don't bother me too much. Like it's whatever, so I just leave them. And you just want to brush up the back as well. Now for the bun, I'm just going to get some bobby pins ready. So I'll just grab a handful. So what I'm going to do is I'm taking my ponytail, and because my hair is fine, I need a bit more volume. So I am just teasing that pony slightly. I don't want to be too rough because I don't want to snap my hair. And then I am grabbing it and twisting it and putting it around like that. And then you just kind of play with it, pull the hairs into whatever direction that you want. And then like if you don't like it, like made just now. You can just take it out, do it again, and then just play with it until you're happy with how it looks. Okay, so once you're happy, you just want to start pinning it in places. So I'm going to start pinning here. And put them down here. And I've only put 2 pins in and it holds pretty well. And then you can just play with it if you want to. I feel like it's not straight on my hand. Actually, no, that's fine. And then my baby hairs have come loose again. So I'm just gonna spray them down. And then use my hands to smooth it because I don't want to be brushing up anymore. But yeah, that is literally it. All you need is a hair tie hairspray, and I've only put in 2 pins. Sometimes I might even just get like my hands and then pin down here because I always get what do you call them, like baby hairs that fall out, like lots of flyaways. So that's literally it. And that took me 5 minutes. So I am done with my hair and now I'm just going to do my makeup. I like to keep makeup looking very, very clean and simple. So what I'm going to do is, I've actually already prepped my skin, by the way. I did my skincare earlier this morning. Henrik said I'm always talking about my skincare, so I thought I'd leave it out of this video. But as you can see, it's left my skin looking really glowy, so I don't feel like I really need that much. So I'm gonna do my brows, just the usual. I'm taking my Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. I'm just gonna fill in the ends, and then I am just going to brush them up with some Gimme Brow. So that's brows done. Eyes, I'm going to keep very, very, very simple. I'm not really gonna do any eyeshadow. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to put a concealer base on my eyes. I'm gonna set it. I'm gonna run a bronzer through my crease, and then I'm gonna pop on some lashes. Lashes are optional. It really just depends on what you want, how you feel. My eyelashes are actually going through a shed cycle at the moment, so they're a bit all over the place and they're not looking their best. I've got to jump back onto that castor oil, so I'm going to pop on some lashes as well. So the concealer I'm going to be using to prep my eyes is the same one as previous videos. It is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer, and then I'm just going to set it with a light powder. It really doesn't matter what you use, just make sure it's a light powder, not like a heavy one. But if you're just interested in knowing what I use, I am using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder in the shade 1 Fair. And I'm just gonna set my eyes in place with that. I really like this powder because it's super light. It's probably my all-time favorite pressed powder. It's not heavy, it's super light, super airy, and it really doesn't feel like I have anything on my skin when I wear this. So I've really fallen in love with this bronzer. I feel like it's just the perfect shade for my skin tone, and it's the Jennifer Lopez an Inglot bronzer. This is it's a Freedom System palette. Oh, I don't even know what color it is, but these are ones that you can switch out. But it's a really, really nice cool toned color, so I'm taking that on my Zoeva 228 Luxe blending brush, and then just popping that into my crease and blending it out. So that's literally eyes done. Now I'm just going to pop on some lashes. So what I like to do before I pop on any lashes is just put a thin band of liner very, very close to my lash line. I want to keep this as thin as possible. You don't really want the eyeliner to show, it's just literally to cover the lash band of the lashes. So I'm taking the Kat Von D Vegan Beauty Tattoo Liner. This is one of my all-time favorites. I'm just grabbing a closer mirror so you guys can stay in view. And I'm just going to be putting this super, super close to my lash line, and I'm not winging it out at all. So just like that, I haven't winged it out. As you can see, it just opens up my eye a little bit more, and the sole purpose of the liner being applied like this for me is just to cover the lash band, as I mentioned previously. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the other eye, and then I'm going to pop my lashes on off camera because you guys have seen me do it a million times. I'm going to curl my lashes and apply some mascara. Always apply your mascara before lashes. The mascara, what am I using today? I'm going to use my all-time favorite Benefit Roller Lash mascara. So that is eyes completely done. Super easy, super quick. You can go without the lashes if you don't want to. I really like the way they look on me. I love the way lashes open up my eyes. These are the same lashes that I used in my makeup tutorial a couple of videos back. They are the Velour Lashes Wispy Sweet Nothings. And now I'm moving on to my face. I'm going to be taking the Nude Sticks Tinted Cover Foundation. I really, really, really fell in love with this foundation the last time I used it. So I'm just going to keep using it because it's really light and airy and has the right amount of coverage. So I'm going to blend this out with a brush, and that's my favorite way to apply this foundation. I think it is really nice when blended out with a brush, too sheer when blended out with a damp beauty blender. It already is pretty light. It's just like a little bit heavier than a skin tint. But it's at this point, once it's blended in, that I'll take a sponge and just press it in, just because I want to make sure that there's no streaks left from the brush. Because I find that no matter what brush you use, there'll always be streaks left. You guys see the glow on my skin? The secret to that is the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Vitamin C Serum. That thing is like glowing goals. So for my dark circles, because I've used the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream, I find that helps with correcting my dark circles slightly. So I'm not going to go in with a corrector, I'm just going to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Away Liquid Concealer. I love this concealer so much. So I'm just going to apply it mainly kind of focusing on my inner dark circle area. I don't want to put it all the way because we are going to blend it out. Same on that side. I'm going to put it on the sides of my nose because that helps sculpt it out slightly, and I'm going to put a bit on my bridge just for extra coverage, and just the tiniest amount on my chin. You then want to blend it out with a beauty blender or whatever beauty sponge that you have. I love also blending it out with the side that I've used for foundation because I find that it helps concealer blend out a lot better. This part is optional. You can set your under eyes however you would like. I just always have to bake. I feel like I've got quite deep lines underneath my eyes, so I like to bake just that area. So I'm just going to make sure that the concealer's all smooth down there, and I'm taking a small amount just on the tip of my beauty sponge, and I'm aiming that directly under my eye. I really like having dewy, glowy skin with not too much powder. It sits well on my skin, but no matter what I do, my under eyes always crease, and baking is the only way that they don't crease. So I'm just gonna let that sit for a couple of minutes while I do the rest of my face. So another product that I've fallen in love with is the Fenty Beauty Cream Cheeks Out Bronzer. This is the shade Butter Biscuit. Such a good product. I love it so much. So I'm taking this on a Mecca Cosmetica contour brush, and I'm using that to sculpt out and bronze my face. And blush is a must for me. I love how youthful it makes me look. So I'm taking the Orgasm X palette by NARS, and I'm taking the shade Orgasm, which is the middle one, and applying this to the apples of my cheeks and working it up. If you feel you've applied a little bit too much, just take your beauty sponge and dab over it. This will lighten it up a little bit and remove a little bit of product. I'm just going to do my lips. Whatever color you want to use is personal preference. I really like using a darker lip liner and then a lighter like liquid lipstick, lip gloss. Sometimes I just do a bit of lip liner, smudge it out, and then put some lip balm. But today I'm going to take the Morphe lip liner in the shade Sweet Tea, and this has become my all-time favorite. This and a liquid lipstick that I'm going to use next as well. And on top of that, I'm just going to apply a really small amount of this Ofra liquid lipstick in the shade Sao Paulo. So I applied a bit of that to the center, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over it with this Pony Cosmetics Lip Magic. This is the shade Your Perfect Pink, and it's literally just like a lip balm, but it comes out like a brighter pink. It's really nice, but I just want to apply a bit of that on top because I'm not really one for matte lips these days. I like everything on my face to feel hydrated. And then dusting my under eyes with some of the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder in the shade. So this, my loves, is the finished look. This is super easy. It literally took me 25 minutes to film this video, only because I talk a lot. That's literally it. But this shouldn't take you more than 10 minutes. 15 max if your bun is not cooperating with you, which, let's be honest, happens all the time. But yeah, it's super easy to just throw together if you have a Zoom meeting or you're working from home and you're constantly talking like to your workmates and stuff via video chat. Or you could even just do this to feel good about yourself at home, because let's be honest, that's what I do. But yeah, I also want to know, did you guys notice how I didn't even use any highlighter? It's all on the skincare, guys. I can do a more in-depth video about it if you guys want. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new today. Let me know what you think of this look down in the comments below. If you guys do try this look out, please tag me on Instagram. I would love to see your recreations. I would love to see you zooming with your workmates with this glam. So yeah, be sure to tag me, like this video if you enjoyed, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.